that can warrant a fight against Floyd Mayweather?
I mean, style makes fights. Style makes fights, and obviously Chris Algieri had a style which was, very tough for me to beat. Obviously, he was very long, very slick at times. But when I go back home and when I watch the video, I can just see exactly how the fight went, and just then I can answer that. It's just one of the things that I've been chasing it a long time, and when you chase a fight, sometimes it's very hard to focus on who you have in front of you, and then you've got everyone saying that Chris Algieri was going to be a walk in the park, and I'm very happy I didn't take this fight so lightly, because obviously I might have got beaten if I did. So then that dream for me would have been gone against Floyd. So I'm just going to, obviously let my advisor, Al Haymon, my team decide what's next for me. If it's not Floyd Mayweather, there's other options there, but obviously I'd look to have that Floyd Mayweather fight. I really still believe that style make fights, and Floyd just has that style that will suit me. So let's just see. I mean, I'm going to give it a week or two. I'm sure my team are going to be onto it, a lawyer and everyone. I'm going to sleep to them really. I'm just going to take a nice little break and see where we go from here. But I think, with the last 3-4 fights at 147, or 3 fights at 147, that's what Floyd wanted to see. He said, look, Amir, prove yourself at 147, have some fights at 147, then we'll see if we get the fight done. I mean, I think I've proven myself, and who else is there out there for Floyd? I mean, nobody. So
nowhere to hide.
So nowhere to hide, really. I mean, I think we have answered probably all the questions, and people want to see something different in a fight, with Floyd. Obviously, Manny Pacquiao didn't really show what we thought he was going to show in that fight, but I think I do know exactly what to do in that fight against Floyd. Obviously, he's a very technical fighter, a very skillful fighter, but I've just known for a long time that a style like that would definitely suit me.
You obviously have the speed to give Mayweather problems, but you took a few clean shots tonight from Algeria, the overhand right, and why do you think that you could give Mayweather problems other than the speed? What about your style?
I did get caught at times, obviously, changing up a little bit. Obviously, we had to change up in the corner while we were in the corner, and knowing that Chris was going to come forward and be a little bit more game, we had to change up a few things. But yeah, I got caught with a few shots, and I think that shows that my cornermen were good, because then Virgil, when I went in the corner, Virgil told me off and said, look, it's not going your way. The way you're fighting it, you're giving it away in a way. So it made me reset, and with the instructions from Virgil Hunter, I went there and I just did what I had to do, and so it shows and proves to me that having someone like Virgil in the corner will definitely make a massive difference in my career, and it is making a difference.
I mean, what happens if Floyd says no?
I mean, first of all, where does Floyd go from here? And on top of that, he wants to fight in September. I'm okay to fight in September, because Ramadan is gonna be a little earlier this year. But I'm just gonna leave it to my team. I'm not gonna, let it get to me in any way. If that fight happens, I'm one guy who wants that fight. I'm gonna be ready for it, and I am going to be a different fighter in that fight. And obviously, when you have a bigger picture in front of you, I mean, you have to remember, I've had a lot of pressure on me from a lot in most of my fights. That's because they've always dangled that character. Mayweather's next, and obviously sometimes, as a young fighter, as a fighter, you're gonna look ahead and think, okay, I need to win this fight. So there is going to be pressure on you, thinking that next fight could be Floyd Mayweather. So sometimes that can. It can make you perform well, or it can make you perform bad, depending on your opponent. But I think I've dealt with that pressure for a long time now. I think it should happen now. Obviously, I've shown that I'm coming from all this pressure from Mayweather's team and everyone around the world who said, yeah, you should fight next. How can I keep focused on someone like Algieri when everyone was saying that he's not really a good fight for me? I mean, it's like a walk in the park, and I knew it was going to be tough. And everyone was putting him down, saying, why are you fighting him? And you look off someone, if you want to fight someone like Floyd Mayweather. But I have to keep myself busy. I'm a young fighter, I have to keep myself busy and keep taking over. If I don't, then I'm just going to stall. So when I took that year out, waiting for Floyd Mayweather. So I think, I've answered all the questions I have to. I've had all the fights, all the tough fights, the Claude, the Alexander, and this fight. I mean, I think it's time now where the Mayweather fight is going to have to happen.